This is my Black Templar army, and I'm going through an army review. What's cool about the army review is I'm going to go over what each unit does. In the more info tab is the list, the actual list, and some things you could change out in the army and kind of how it works. Overall, I really actually like the army. It's kind of fun to play. It's a mechanized Land Raider kind of army. It's pretty fun. Alright, let's actually go over the army. Here's the, here we go. It's just panning around the camera and it's just like, look, this is what's in the army. The army, I wrote a 1750 list, and I have a 1000 list, and a 1500 list. Which, this is just a 1750 list, which is everything actually in the army. Now, there's a little cool side view. It's a pretty big army. You got 6 vehicles and stuff. Let's, take a look at the actual army. Now, we have a Chaplain, which can be the Recluisarch or the Master of Sancity, depending on the vow the Emperor's Champion takes. That's the dude with the sword, Emperor's Champion. Now, for the vows, you can either have Accept Any Challenge, no matter the odds, which gives you Preferred Enemy, but you gotta charge the closest unit, but everything has reroll hits that has a weapon skill in your army, which is very good. Problem is, if you want to make the Chaplain cheap, you can do that vow, or I like to take the more expensive Chaplain and take Suffer Not the Unclean to Live, which makes you have a +1 strength on everyone. Strength 5 Marine, Strength 9 Power Fist, very nasty. But you're Initiative 3, which, you know what? That's fine, because Orcs or Tyranids, they're either going before you or going after you for Marines, so might as well just go at Initiative 3, but Strength 5. Now, let's actually look at the rest of the army. All my squads are Initiate squads. I don't have any elites except the Dreadnoughts, but there are Crusader squads. There's 6 Initiates and 4 Neophytes, and everyone has Frag Grenades in the army, which is nice. But there's a single Lascannon guy, and they're in Rhinos, so the Rhinos can sit there and park and shoot a Lascannon out, or the Marines could just hang out and they take objectives. The Neophytes are body shields when you get from plasma and stuff. They're troop choices. They're scoring. I got the 2 Dreadnoughts, smoke launchers, extra armor. All the vehicles have smoke launchers and extra armor. But the Dreadnoughts are nice. I'll show you later. They can hide behind stuff, and they're pretty nice with just an assault cannon and a storm bolter. And they're the normal Dreadnoughts. They're not the cheap assault on Black and Reach Dreadnoughts. They're actual Dreadnoughts, because Dreadnoughts are awesome. Anyway, the other 2 Crusader squads is a squad of the 9 with the Meltagun Initiates that follow the Chaplain, and they're in the Land Raider Crusader. And there's also another Crusader squad, which is the 8 Initiates, Meltagun, and a Power Fist, and everyone has Frag Grenades except the guys in the Crusader, because Crusader has frag launchers. Yeah, Marines don't come with Frag Grenades. You need Frag Grenades, because if you have to jump and cover, oh man, I should have spent that 10 points. Yeah, you should have. Now, I put the 10 points in there, because you kind of need it. And here we go, some beautiful Land Raiders. Those are the 2 squads inside, so everything's mechanized, so when you actually deploy, as you could see right now, that's what you deploy. Your enemy, literally what I do is I sit 2 Land Raiders sideways, and I'm just like, how's it going? Shoot my Land Raiders. And I'll try and put cover or something in between them, so I'll try and get cover saves. But look at this line of sight. Can you see anything behind the Land Raider? No. You can't even see the Dreadnoughts. You cannot see them. And the Rhinos, you have to be looking at a real sharp angle to even see them. So I run the Land Raider wall up, which is real nice. And, yeah, look at this. That's just absolutely awesome. Look, you can have a Rhino follow if you got to split the army in 2, which I do, almost like a flanking pincer thing. You move one Land Raider up, and you have, like, the Land Raider smoke, say, if you're not in range to shoot a lot of guns, and the Rhino will run up, or the Rhino will run in front of the Land Raider and give it a cover save. And then to give the cover save to the Rhino, you just use the smoke launchers. Smoke is awesome. And the Dreadnoughts can't hide behind a Rhino. You'll get a cover save, they can still shoot you. You can't target the Dreadnought if he's behind the Land Raider. So there's a lot of little tricks and fun stuff we can use. Overall, the Templars are pretty fun, and I like them a lot. And they're on sale for $650. Anyone? Yeah, maybe. I'll probably put them up on eBay. Hopefully I get around that price for them, which is what I'm hoping for. But we'll have to see. Think about it, people. The army to buy in plastic is more than $400. For $200 more, you can have this, which is awesome. Alright,